It's time for chaos! Chaos! Chaos. Did that work? I don't know. We'll find out later. We're back! Episode 5. This is the only way to record shows. I don't want to do anything anymore unless it's 50 episodes in a week. You're never more in it. I realized it middle of last session when you were going on and on about the investigation. You were naming all the correct NPCs, naming all the exact locations. I'm like, yeah, because we just played it like moments ago.
Fresh in my head.
Why lose sanity points in the game when you could lose them in real life?
Yes. Going down the spiral together.
You have dabbled a little bit. I think you said it off air in some marathon gaming with our good friends at the Order of the Amber Die.
Yes. Yeah. I can't remember if I said it on air. Maybe if I didn't, I'll just reiterate here. Early on, we were talking about what this process is going to be like. It's intimidating to do this much at once. You know, it's going to be a marathon in terms of your energy and keeping it up and all that kind of stuff and keeping it different every episode and fresh, etc. And I just wanted to let everybody know that, like, my only experience with marathon gaming, which seemed insane to me before I did it, after I finished, I was like, it's the only way to really play. It is exhausting, and sometimes you have to do extra work to get a coffee, get a Coke, get a caffeine, whatever. Do a little Coke, as Rob suggested, and just sort of get yourself up.
Said that on camera
to keep going. But ultimately, what happens is you're so in it. You remember all of the little details of the mystery. You remember all of the little jokes. Even just the fun stuff. You remember all, and it keeps weaving itself throughout. And it's, to me, it's an amazing way to play.
Is this the first time we're admitting to the audience that we're doing this in such a rapid
I intimated that it's, in order to get this to happen.
It's kind of insane to think that we fly everybody out every week.
Yeah, once a week we just flew you back and forth. Good job. But what's nice about this is we're having a little cocktail, a little red solo cocktail. You fill me up.
Cheers. Bad decisions.
Link that plastic.
This is the way to do it. Now it's a game. Now it's a game when you're kicking back, having some pops, and you had some Chinese beer, right?
I'm going thematic here with a little Tsing Tao.
Oh, yes.
Little Chinese lager here to kick us off.
Yeah, she said, two bad decisions, but great dice rolls.
Yes, please.
Speaking of bad decisions, talk to me about last week's tarot reading.
Oh, man, you guys. It's the cards have been spot on every single time. And just to remind the audience, we drew the Two of Pentacles upside down, or reversed as it should be said. I said upside down.
Okay.
How could I ever forget?
I'll never know what you were talking about
as everybody recalls.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this says, I'm going to read the right side up meaning and then followed by the reverse meaning.
Okay.
It is represented as a card of gaiety, recreation, and connections, which is the subject of the design. But it is read also as news and messages in writing.
What?
Are you kidding me?
Stop.
Such as obstacles, agitation, trouble, embroilment. Now, reversed, it is enforced gaiety, aka your dinner date.
Oh, enforced gaiety?
Shut up.
Simulated enjoyment.
What? Oh my God. And also the semen bar after.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, simulated enjoyment. And in the literal sense, handwriting, composition, letters of exchange.
Handwriting
once
composition.
again-
That is amazing. We were at a
nuts.
newspaper.
Now it's
Yes.
creepy. We should burn Nora.
Clearly, she's in touch with ancient and unnameable forces. But I also just want to show, like, the artwork on this, per the research that we did. One of the last things that caught our eye in the very fruitful visit to the newspaper office, this little Harlequin-esque character is standing in front of a seascape where a ship is being tossed by a rogue wave.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't even
really
catch that.
is.
Oh my goodness.
Make it stop.
So once again, the cards don't lie, and we got to roll. We got to pick again for this episode.
Cards don't lie.
So
Rob,
may-
have you picked a card yet? I don't think you've picked.
I don't think so.
I don't think you
It's
have.
my
Let
time.
me
Time.
shuffle.
It's time. You've been
Put a
hiding
couple of
behind your
these.
computer for
My
too long.
time to
I can get rid of this. This is just the
Joker.
universal. Yeah, basically the universal weight.
Rules for stud poker.
What the hell?
Okay, Rob.
That is wild. That is
Shuffling?
creepy
Yeah,
wild.
you tell me when to stop.
That is
I'm
wild.
shuffling,
That is the
really.
most specific
It's
one
great.
yet. That's
Stop.
amazing.
Now, do you want me to take the top card? Okay. It is the Four of Pentacles.
Whoa.
Hey,
Ooh.
Okay.
4 articles in the newspaper.
hold on. You
That you
jump in
pulled?
the
Yeah.
gun.
Oh, yeah. We have 4
And
leads.
it was right side up or non-inverted.
This one's
or-
right side up, not reversed. So the Four of Pentacles.
Right
All
side
right.
up. 4
We shall see.
pentacles. How many pentacles in that deck? Deck stack with pentacles.
There's so many pentacles in
There's
that
four.
deck.
There's pentacles. There's swords. There's wands, and there's
All very
cups.
genital.
And then there's the major arcana, like the Empress, the Emperor, the
Death.
the death.
Am I stupid?
Yikes.
What
Yes.
yes. What is a pentacle?
So a
Every other
it's a
word you
coin.
said I knew. Oh, it's a coin.
It's a coin
Oh.
Yeah.
With
with the pentagram on it.
the 5-pointed
So it's-
star.
There you have it.
Yes.
Demon worshipping coin.
It's a double
Yes.
coin.
It's the currency of demon worshippers.
Yeah. Got it.
You
Bit
can
of a
spend those in hell.
But we'll keep that in mind as we jump into this next episode.
Yeah.
4
Luck.
pentacles. Want to do some luck?
I'd
Yeah.
love to do some luck. I
Little
spent a
band
lot
luck
last
roll?
week. I'd love
Hello.
to do some now.
Show
Roll for
Bant
Bant.
luck roll. Roll for Bant.
Oh, I
Roll for
failed
Bant.
it. There we go.
D10. D10.
I just
D10.
failed it.
D10, D10. 10!
Oh!
Yay!
Get out of here!
Because look, you
Lucky
used
man.
luck 3 times last episode.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got almost all of it
Hard,
back.
hard,
Yeah,
hard.
hell yeah.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
So hard.
I succeeded. Nothing coming my way. All good, all good.
I gained 3, but I'll take it.
I got 6.
Nice.
Nice.
That's great.
I mean, you see, 2 episodes ago, it's kind of like just planting seeds, watering the garden, and then last ep, things started to explode.
Yep.
This ep,
A lot of die rolls.
you might want to stick around after the break because things are going to get hairy. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the All Denim Hour.
Tonight's topic? Denim.
I missed that memo, but I do have the navy blue on.
That's
Navy
right.
blue, yep.
Blue Jean Boys are back again.
So much
Get us to the
Jeans.
Seamen's Club.
Yep.
We had a lot of reveals last episode, a lot of discoveries, but the one that seemed to really prickle your loins was Dr. Walsh. Maybe is not who he seems to be.
No, what prickled
Yeah,
my
motherfucker.
pear or whatever you just said.
Loins.
Or loins. Thank you. That's better. More evocative. Was that it happened, and then the recording ended, and we never said anything.
Never
No one
addressed it.
talked about it. We were too fucking caught up in all the fish people. And then we walked to the liquor store. 2 of them. And
We went to 2 different liquor stores.
and didn't say shit the entire time. And then 5 minutes before we started recording, he's like, oh,
We
wait.
sit down and we're like, "Wait, you motherfucker!"
Nice try, son of a bitch.
So,
Here we
so
are.
you're a spy.
God damn it!
Yeah, I mean that's a tricky thing. Your characters do not know, but the
Right.
players do.
And
You know
I
what I
remember we
love?
rolled a thing. We rolled
Yeah,
some sort of check
we
on
did
him.
roll
That's
a
right.
sus check, but
So let's check.
we do this every time. We're like, you know what we shouldn't do? We shouldn't fucking talk to anybody and don't tell anybody shit. And the first person we meet, we're like, guess what? We fucking
Oh, and also,
You just
yeah, and that
vomited
actually did come
everything.
up.
Sucked him in.
He's earned our
I
sit
trust.
down
I
and let
believe-
me tell you everything, my friend.
When you were talking to Anthony, you were like, I think they might have had something to do with the thing. And I'm flashing back to us being like, when we burned those bodies to the
Yeah.
ground or whatever. So you've
So
known.
casually being
Yeah.
like, how comfortable are you with
So
awesome?
now it's weird because I don't know what you're not telling Anthony.
You're after yeah.
It's
You've
Yeah.
embedded yourself in a cell of terrorists, basically.
Yeah, it's a very tricky
Web you
path to
weave.
navigate right here as players. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
It's interesting. We got to kind of find a way for characters to figure stuff out or not figure stuff
yeah.
out.
Plus, that's
You know,
the whole
we
thing.
have
Like the
to do-
players
I
know.
love it.
We just have to implicate you in all our crimes now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you couldn't walk back into the room and we couldn't suddenly be like, we do a psychology check on Joe after that conversation.
Right.
Well, it was
We don't
great
know.
though because he fumbled coming back in.
That was cool.
and it just led the narrative to be like, "Wow, what's wrong with Dr.
Yeah, yeah.
Walsh?"
I love
Yeah.
it. I love that Joe's character is like a early 20th century version of a John le Carre character. This is feeling to me a lot like the honorable schoolboy. My le Carre heads know where I'm coming from. And
Get up.
but like, yeah, le Carre fans stand up, baby. Yeah.
We're my le Carre fans.
Smartest people. Yeah.
I'm here.
It's
But in that way, like you're on the trail of your own little investigation, but of course you're with people that are inevitably going to compromise you. And just like a le Carre character, your own shades of gray are going to constantly be in question.
Hold on, I'm not Googling him.
and just like a le Carre character, right? Not built. It's not Jason Bourne, right?
No.
It's not James Bond. Like this is this person, whatever they are, whoever they are, just seems very unimposing.
Yeah.
Seems like just any other person on the street, and that's what makes them good at what they do. In a way, you know.
You're a clumsy, unassuming academic.
Well,
Also-
he was originally based on the Indiana Jones guys. What you told me.
What was my first initial concept?
and he's kind of Marcus Brody, right?
Marcus Brody.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
Brody.
going to say, Brody, when you first stumbled your way up.
That
the
was like
gang.
what first gave me the
Yeah.
idea was like, who would just be like a nice, and then the idea of, it was actually reading up on Shanghai. It gave me the idea of spying.
Yeah.
And being a spy placed in, because I'm like, what is he doing in Shanghai? Yes, there's a Christian university there, but like, how do we make it interesting? How do we make him want to go with this new crew into very dangerous territory? Oh, he's a spy.
And also
then
the fact-
Troy was like, they burned down this warehouse and killed people, and maybe somebody saw them or they were seen, and now the intelligence service is trying to
Ooh,
track
that's
them.
I had a feeling some fuck shit was going to happen when I walked past you guys after lunch and I hear like Troy and George being,
Secret.
and I'm like, I don't trust any of that. And I will just
Something fishy's going on.
I also love that Carter's like, let me show you how to lie to somebody. And you've been
Oh, it was
fucking doing it the
amazing.
whole time.
Yeah,
You guys, I can't wait till you like rehear just those
yeah.
first
Oh
couple
my
episodes
God.
because Vaughn talks about like I've sized this guy up and he seems
He's on the up and up.
on the up and up exactly. And then you're talking about like, oh, do you know how to handle a gun? You know, and he's acting like he doesn't. So like I've invested in pistols and stuff.
All right.
You did
So
your
fun.
job. You got them wrapped around your finger. It's great. And soon we'll show you some truths.
Think you got the upper hand, pal?
Well, I mean, I think I don't want to say the investigation was broke wide open last week, but you really have opened up so many different lanes here. And it starts off with this sad little date with Ling, the Jing, excuse me. Ling was the
Ling
parent.
was the parent.
the birth that died.
Yes. Oh, poor, sorrowful Jing.
Poor Jing.
Jing, who's what she does for fun is sits in a room alone,
yeah.
That's it.
Eating cakes.
eating cakes,
Too many
Makes
cakes.
not get
and
the
sits in a room
Her
alone.
hobby
from her
is
mother.
sitting alone in a room staring at an empty bird cage.
A couple days ago, while taking money from a customer, their hands brushed against
Yeah,
each
the
other.
highlight of her
Yeah.
year.
It's the only time she's been touched.
Since
Oh,
she came out of
God.
the birth
Oh my
canal.
Or overbearing mother.
Eating donuts for dinner.
If-
That was
if-
the fancy place. that
Vaughn gets out of this damn thing alive, and I maybe I'll try to. Who knows?
Make right.
Jing has made an impression on his sense of morality. Let's say.
Yeah, it was an interesting conversation, but at the end of the day, it seems like she understood this was going nowhere and saw an opportunity here that she took. You gave her some money, and she told you there's a man, European man, that comes around every once in a while, gives her coded messages she doesn't understand. She bakes it into the rice paper that goes onto these sweet cakes that she gives this regular customer that comes in every day. That man has not come in to give her these messages in a while. You then, our new friend, Dr. Walsh, have a meeting with Ho Feng at Ho
Yes.
Feng Import-Export. You set up the appointment. He takes calls on a Saturday. This guy is a gentleman of business. He's a wheeler and a dealer. You get a walk through this warehouse. You see there's a lot going on here. 30 workers. Doesn't need to be a lot of security. There is this weird door in the back of the room that's completely blocked by a chair. You're going up the stairs. There's this loose floorboard that seems strange to you. You go up and around, and you are taken to meet the Honorable Ho Feng. And he's an interesting guy, very charming, very delightful, offers you these aromatic, fancy, expensive cigarettes, some tea, and kind of just talks circles around you. Doesn't really tell you anything, doesn't really, he kind of prevaricates back and forth with you, but he's like, yeah, we can do business, perhaps.
What was that word?
Prevaricate?
I don't know that word.
I don't know. I looked right at Ross.
Yeah.
To see
No,
if his
yeah,
eyes
prevaricate.
flashed.
Yeah, absolutely.
act in an
polysyllabic
evasive way.
word comes out. You
That's
know
a
your
great
voice.
word.
Well, when you
Stoked.
question me, I'm like, wait, is that not the right word?
No, I've just never heard that.
Yeah.
Prevaricate?
Yeah.
Speak in an evasive way?
Yeah.
Great word.
Prevaricating. Yeah.
So I use it perfectly.
Yeah.
That's
Did you glossary that shit?
No, I
or
just-
you just knew that word
Wow,
from your
nuts.
life?
I know Kung Fu. I know prevaricate.
no useless words.
I've been getting a lot of sleep. The vocabulary is a lot better.
I loved it. I felt like I felt a little bit like now this is Japanese, not Chinese, but I felt a little bit like what is it called? Rising Sun, the Crichton novel, or Rising Sun,
Oh,
the
yeah, the
Crichton
one they
novel
made
about
with,
Japanese business and stuff.
The one they made with the movie with Wesley Snipes and Sean Connery.
I think they made the movie with Wesley Snipes and Sean Connery, I believe.
Sure, that
but
was
anyway,
extremely culturally sensitive.
But I mean, but in that book, there's a great deal of like how they do business. The Americans and the Japanese, where there's this art to how you say nothing, but are always super gregarious and super open and super friendly, but like you're not giving ever too much. You're always trying to keep the upper hand. Anyway, that's what it felt like. It's like two big personalities huffing back and forth, neither really saying much of anything. One lying, the other one saying nothing. It was interesting.
Yeah, and to have you be the one that's taking this meeting when they've been hearing about Ho Feng import-export now for going on 2 months, it was just an interesting way it all worked out.
Yeah.
You guys meet back up and you go to the Shanghai Courier, a friend of yours, a contact, Anthony Chang, the editor-in-chief.
A handler of sorts.
Has some other business. He's like, yeah, go crazy in
A
there.
handler of sorts.
You look through these files, you can't really find anything. You're stumbling back and forth. And so you come right out and ask him, like, has there been any cult activity? And he says, I mean, there's a lot of dirty stuff going on in Shanghai right now, a lot of political unrest, a lot of people have gangs and militias. In terms of cults, I heard about it. Order of the Bloated Woman, but like nobody takes it seriously. And then you say, okay, all right. What about any like really horrible crimes? Like really, we're talking nasty stuff. And he's like, well, it's funny you should mention that. There have been a series of gruesome deaths where people's arms were severed. And that's been happening like 2 a month, but they're like poor, not very important people here, and so the police haven't tied the murders together or really even over-investigated it. And then he said, well, there were also this series of break-ins that have been happening where people are just getting like mauled to death in their homes. But again, the police aren't connecting anything. They don't think it's that important, and they haven't taken the time to see any sort of connection there. Odd that you would mention that, maybe, he says. And so you start looking through his files, and 4 articles jump out at you, one of which leads you to the Seamen's Club, this sort of naval club for mostly foreign naval officers that is now being temporarily shut down as a piece of it has seemingly collapsed into the river. Well, you go look at it and you roll a 2 on a mechanical engineering roll to be like, there's no way. The article said there was seepage that caused this. There's no way seepage caused this. It must have been something else. Some drunks evidently said that there were sea people that came out of the sea and tore it down. Well, you go to a bar across the street, it has now become the de facto home of all these naval drunks, and you see some of your British friends that you start talking with, and they're like, oh yes, you should talk with that guy over there. There was an American staying in the room that collapsed. I think his name was John Smith. And then you go talk to a local drunk, Wang Yong, a shirtless alcoholic, who says he, among other things, went out to urinate that night and saw fish people come out of the water and tear that building down. And you go then talk to this other man who worked at the Seamen's Club that says, yeah, the papers didn't report about this, but there was an American man named John Smith that was in that room. He either got out of there or he's at the bottom of the sea. And you show him a picture of Jack Brady and he's like, yeah, that's the guy.
That's John Smith.
John Smith.
Amazing. Whoa! Amazing. I forgot to do something last week that I'd like to ask for at this moment. Feel free to say no. After hearing Mr. Huang's description of the fish people, is that a place where I could do an occultism roll about people that may worship fish people or cults associated with fish people from literally just written history about people that are into that kind of thing?
So his is where it gets interesting. It really, if this is fish people, yes, you could do an occult roll and you might find a little something, but it's going to be more connected to legend. This is where two things. You can do Cthulhu mythos to see if this is like a mythos creature, or any tome that you've done a complete reading of, you can roll against that tome. So you could roll against Africa's Dark Sects against the mythos rating of that tome. It's a very low chance, but you can use it to research specific items. And because you completed that, I can tell you right now that Africa's Dark Sects has, I believe, an 18 mythos rating. So it's an 18% chance.
Well, it's higher than my 5 mythos.
Of reading about fish people?
I'm going to roll my mythos, which is, pretty high, but still pretty low.
I'm gonna roll that occultism. I don't think it'll tell me any actual information about the creatures themselves, but I would be interested in any historical accounts or cults that follow these.
Yeah.
I rolled a 93. So that would be no.
So you're looking through this
and
book.
I'm
I don't think anything
pretty
about fish
sure we
people.
cannot push these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ross, what'd you do?
I rolled a 90 over 6. So yeah.
And Carter's going to do a natural world roll. Have I heard of fish on legs?
Okay.
Apart from the old evolution.
The old evolution, as they call it.
Could I do an occult roll?
Yeah, you could do an occult roll as well. Did you roll a occult?
Yeah, I failed with an 82 over 7.
That was real close to a fumbalaya.
Fumbleruski.
I rolled a 75 over 62, so I will spend luck.
Wow.
On an occult roll. All right.
Wow, 13 luck.
You will.
Damn.
So this.
There are
Get into it.
Fishy.
it would be, in terms of stuff you've read, occult related, right? Because this really is meant for, if this exists, if there are fish people, this really is in the realm of Cthulhu mythos. But using a cult would talk about it, but it would talk about it more as like mythical stories.
Yes.
Whereas Cthulhu mythos is like,
Yeah.
no, this shit's real, and here's what it is.
Here's their stat block.
Yeah. Here's how to
Here
kill
are their
them.
weaknesses.
Here's how to kill them.
You have heard, or not heard, but read at some point about these legends of amphibian-like cultures that sometimes are insular societies, but some have also integrated with humans, either by force or by choice, to, create these hybrid type creatures that are part human, part fish.
And are these multiple cultures?
It is something that has been known world round. There have been sort of like rumors of sightings off the coast of Massachusetts. But, a lot of people are just like, all right, crazy. All right, Rummy. Keep talking about your fish people.
Now, remember in England, when we were towards the end of the season, we were in that seaside community,
Yes.
and we went into that one place, and all the people had like their eyes were starting to
Yeah, they were
Yes.
all
All,
bulgy-eyed
wide-set.
people. They went to this bar, and everybody's sitting there. It's just like,
yeah.
So terrifying.
yeah.
I'd like to point everybody's attention to the movie Dagon by Stuart Gordon, one of the best Cthulhu Lovecraftian film adapters. It's an amazing movie, and it's all fish people, baby.
Yeah, Shadow of Innsmouth.
Innsmouth.
Yeah, it's like almost like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but with fish people. They just show up.
Spanish?
No, they shot it in Italy or something like that, or Spain. But it's I think semi-American produced. So
Yes, well, I've not heard of anything like that. But still, I've seen enough to where it does give one pause.
Yes.
I should mention, while looking through Africa's Dark Sects, you also see a thank you to our sponsor, Chaosium. And oddly
what
enough,
the hell?
Stuck to the back of the book is a
cipher?
a code
Oh,
of some sort.
Code.
It almost looks like it's for 15% off
some eldritch.
all Call of Cthulhu items.
That can't be
What does it say? You have to make it up on the spot.
15% off. That's
15% advantage on all purchases.
That's
50%
unreal.
advantage.
that's
yes.
supernatural. That's eldritch. That's
Yes.
cyclopean.
To even look at the letters and one number would drive one insane, but it appears to be a code TFC2. If you enter it at chaosium.com,
Wow.
you too can get a 15% advantage.
The savings are maddening.
Don't enter TFC3. You'll die.
And when you open the book again, it's not there.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
If you
Inscribe
dreamed
such
it.
strange cryptograms.
Did you
if
remember the
dare.
code? Did you write it down?
That's how fast these savings will go.
Please do this every episode.
Just tuck it away.
This is how
I
you
love
do
the
it.
Yes.
in-world
Yes,
codes.
it's
This is how they used to do commercials, I feel like, in the 50s and 60s on television. They would, like, hide shit in the show.
integrate
this is the way to
Beirut
do it.
rips open the,
Yeah.
the code and holds it in her hand and it vanishes into
Yeah.
thin
Yeah, we
air.
just see Jing baking rice paper into a cake. It says TFC
TFC2.
What could
Looks
it
around,
mean?
adds it up.
It took us 45 episodes to figure out.
I know.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
But we
Chu
got
Min
there.
opens it up. I have to get online right now. Pieces out.
So much saving.
All right. These
What were you gonna
savings
say,
are
Russ?
insane.
nothing.
No, we were talking about the fish people and just
Fish people.
that's
all right,
cool.
so are we picking up in that exact moment of the
bar?
of seeing
Yeah,
Jack
where-
Brady's picture at the
what
bar,
are we doing?
or do we feel like that's the end of that scene and we cut to something?
I feel like I
feel like we're done with that scene.
I'm cool if we kind of like transport ourselves to
fast forward.
honking out that night or waking up the next day.
I had a couple other semen puns, but we'll save
Oh,
them
sure.
next time.
All right, so the next day would be Sunday, April 5th, according to my calendar here.
Sunday, April 5th.
Sunday, April, TFC 2.
Yeah, I'm nowhere to be found next to you in the morning because, of course, I'm going to mass.
Right. He also said, I'll meet you
Does
guys
this.
back at Dr. Marion's.
No, I mean, maybe we talk about it on the way home. I'd love to go.
Oh well, of course. Yeah, perhaps you can guide me to.
Or we could use the campus chapel. They do services every Sunday morning, 9:15.
Wonderful. There's the Roman Rite service.
Yes, of course.
Carter, what do you want to do? You want to sleep in? Or you want to go somewhere?
I wouldn't mind a nice brunch.
Get some bagels?
Yeah, or dim sum. I heard that's good.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Some. Oh, let's do that.
Okay. I worship at a different altar.
Y'all
before we
breakfast.
leave, before we leave that morning, kind of like getting ready. Carter's, waking up, and I think Marion will just be like, "You sure you don't want to join?"
Well, I think while you're seeing Carter wake up, it's the first time you're seeing the mask off.
Oh yeah, he's always fallen asleep before you.
Yeah,
right. Like you've
yeah.
always stayed up late.
So maybe Carter's back. So he's like on his side, and he starts to wake up, and then you're asking him that question, and he turns. He's like, "What?"
And he just kind of like looks away for a second, not meaning to, catching himself, and then looks back. Vaughn and I are going to.
Oh,
go
sorry.
to
No,
the
I'm sorry,
service
man.
this
I'm
morning.
sorry. Hold on.
No,
No,
please,
It's
please.
fine. It's fine. It's
No,
fine.
Carter, I'm sorry.
He puts it on. What's going on?
May I ask what happened?
Yeah, this is a pretty standard story of a man getting kicked in the face by a horse of the woman who he's trying to con out of her life's fortunes. So
It's not a common story at all, Carter.
does that not happen? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it was a thing. It
You
happened
were kicked by a horse in the face.
in the face. Yeah, some might call it karma, I guess. But yeah, I have to live with this now.
Well, it's I said it about Vaughn, I'll say it about you. You're lucky to have survived. There's a very violent injury.
You know what's funny is that all this time I never actually thought about it that way.
Yes.
Huh.
Very glad you made it through that.
Yeah, whoa. All right, that's a little heavier than I was expecting to get. No, I'm not going to fucking church with you, though. Fuck that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see you after.
Yeah, we're going to go get some food.
Excellent. Enjoy your morning.
And as you guys are all talking, you find that Feyruz has been writing at a table, Yes, I'll be right there. Let's go. And as soon as when you guys take off, she says, Carter, I've been writing Margot a letter. Is there anything that you would like to add?
Nope.
All right. And so Margot, no.
We also don't know where we're sending it, so
We don't know where
we don't know where she
You
is.
just left. You could send it back
can
to
send it-
Desmond.
Desmond was gonna maybe try
I'll
to.
send it to Desmond to send to if he finds out where Margot is.
Yeah.
But essentially, what the letter says is where we are approximately. So there's no obviously there's like an address there, but she asks Margot specifically. She gives the name Marion Wesley Walsh. Please inquire if he is a member of the order. Urgent.
Oh yeah, that would.
And maybe she'll send it as a telegraph. I don't know how that
You would have
works.
to send it to Desmond, right? And then
But as
hopefully
it had to
Desmond
send it
gets
to Desmond.
You could certainly send it to through Mickey. You know, you've got a connection with Mickey,
Yes.
and get it to Desmond. But yeah, that would be something you would
Yeah,
be
because
paranoid about.
yeah,
Everyone you come in contact
everybody. So she does send that to Margot. If I can send it via telegraph to Desmond, I will do that. But if I don't know how this works back
with. Yeah,
then.
let's just
If
assume
not,
that
we'll
we can do it.
okay.
Make life easier. Cut to interior of a campus chapel where we just pan across mostly Chinese faces until we see Vaughn and Dr. Walsh sitting next to each other. We hear the voice of a preacher speaking in English, wearing, priest robes,
Might be Latin
cross.
for this
Mhm.
pre-Vatican II shit. The fact that I even know that is.
Do it in Latin.
Well, he says this in Latin. He says, "No, but the sacrifices of pagans are offered to demons, not to God. And I do not want you to be participants with demons. You cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of demons too. You cannot have a part in both the Lord's table and the table of demons." Are we trying to arouse the Lord's jealousy? Are we stronger than he? He continues on.
We shall humble ourselves in the eyes of the Lord.
And Marion turns to look at Vaughn as he's talking to himself.
Yes. It's by- Strangely, it is by evil, by the palpable knowledge of evil, that I have been drawn into your bosom. Lachrymose, Dolores Santa Monica, whose tears wash your son, whose sorrows seek to make us sacred. Keep the knowledge of evil ever in my mind, that I might turn away from the darkness and keep my eye evermore towards the light, that the light may be kindled within the souls of my friends, that the light of your overwhelming kindness may break through the cloud of unknowing and kindle a sacred fire to illuminate the darkness in the hearts of Margot Sauer, Ferush Abram, Carter Tillinghast, Marion Walsh, and Desmond Mahoney, who in his fallen state has turned away from you. Even those who turn away from you, Lord, I know you empty the cup of your grace upon them. For they struggle against evil. And this in itself is a kind of prayer. I ask this humbly, through your intercessing saint, Santa Monica, in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
As we walk from the church, walking back home, silent for maybe a bit, and then Walsh breaks the silence, turning to Vaughn, and Vaughn, I don't know if I said it before properly. You see, when I meet men who served in France, in the front lines, I tend to feel a deep well of guilt that I wasn't there. Though my service was elsewhere, I felt as if the horrors faced there were unimaginable. And I wish to thank you for what you sacrificed.
Don't thank me. Oh boy. Rest assured that yes, I feel the weight of that guilt. The guilt is not for anything that I did there. I did my duty as meagerly as my powers could. So did we all. I do not feel guilt for what I did there. If anything, I feel guilt because I returned.
Well, certainly I cannot tell you how to feel. But I assure you, we would not have a kingdom to protect, a home to return to, a place for our families to live in relative peace. Without your sacrifice.
Yes. The evil one moves in the hearts of the Kaiser. The slaughters in Belgium. In all our hearts. In this fallen world, he has laid claim to all of us.
Yes.
It is only through the power of grace and mercy that we can hope to experience some measure of forgiveness. Even in speaking these things, I am out of my depth. We are all doomed to be out of our depth when speaking of such holy matters. But as for... Yes, I did feel comfort being welcomed back into the bosom of Albion. You never met Margot Sauer. But I've thought many times, had the accident of Providence made Margot Sauer... a light? See, well, most aromatic.
Right. Carter's very generous.
Yes.
I'm getting the hang of it.
We must prove faithful stewards of his bounty, and the tobacco leaf is one of his finest creations.
Yes.
But I often think that if, by some trick of Providence, Margot Sauer had been born Marcus Sauer, then I would have shot him in 1915.
Oh, yes.
It is the tricks of some evil providence that made us all go mad. Made us all turn murderer.
To me, the boys on the fronts of both of those lines had no quarrel with each other.
No. It has only been since I saw the madness of evil run amok, senseless, brutal, wretched, foolish, stupid, ghastly. But it has only been since then that I have looked into the face of evil. I meant what I pray. It is through the knowledge of evil, real evil, that I have become aware of the presence of the divine. The black and bleak darkness that I have seen makes the light that shines in the bosoms of the merciful shine all the brighter as it is set out in relief against such darkness.
Vaughn, are you sure you don't want to pursue a new act in your life as a preacher? You are so inspiring.
I am too great a sinner for that vocation.
Yes, make no mistake, though. They all are. Every last one of them. Vaughn, I'm going to ask you something. Something that may sound a bit strange. But I don't know how else to phrase it. What you faced, the evils that all of you have come up against, seem so otherworldly. And I will be honest, I struggled to believe you. But I am doing my best. I'm trying. For it is not only you, it is not just one account, there are many. But we cannot forget the very real consequences, the very real threats that exist in our very physical world, our very natural one. So when I ask this, I don't want you to misunderstand it or... Well, all I can say is I'm looking out for your best benefit. These gods that were killed in your fire, this was an accident, yes? They were not intended to be murdered.
You must know, sir, that I was not present. I was convalescing during my compatriot's little fiery escapade. My friends are not murderers, sir.
And that is what I believe, truly. Do you know? You were not there, I'm sure it is hard to speak on it. Could I talk to Carter or Feyruz about such a thing? Could they perhaps prove that these gods were in fact cultists? Is it provable?
I scarcely know. This is the curious way that these occult powers seem to work. They need not have any in their thrall. They seem to seduce most powerfully those who are already rich in influence, coin, title, potency. God, starting to sound rather like that Irish chap, but
there's no telling.
They've already been seduced by Mammon. I don't know if these
telling how
gods are cultists per se, but they are in the employ of them. Of that I'm certain.
And there's no telling how high the corruption goes.
No.
Who you can trust.
No, so I take comfort in meeting someone so worthy of trust as yourself. Someone I know who is, just by virtue of being a brother in Christ, is a virtuous and truthful soul.
God damn it, Rob. Stop.
Doing great.
Yeah. I think that's hard.
You're doing great.
I'm gonna roll a quick perception that is wordless, where he's trying to not react in any kind of or show any kind of guilt.
Great. I'll roll psychology to
Statement.
oppose it.
So do you oppose roll, or is it based on my...
You can do an opposed roll if it feels like the
Or if you
parties
just want to see how you have self-control to the point of rising to my regular perception.
Yeah, there's no actual perception check, I don't think.
Yeah, so what are you trying to do here? You're trying to hide. You're trying not to break.
I feel this swell of feeling like I almost want to tell him.
Yeah.
Like,
what's your psychology skill?
Very low, 14.
Okay.
Roll a guilt check.
Yeah, I mean, it would be a regular success and you can hold back.
Yeah, that may be why I was so quick to trust you. I see people the way I want to see them, maybe a little.
Yeah.
The skill is so low that, like, he's trusting.
Okay.
If you were to fail this, you might blurt it out.
I do not think there is any duplicity in you, sir.
Okay. It is a failure, but it is close enough that it might be worth spending luck on. I'm just trying to decide. It's the kind of thing I want to do right here. God, this is hard. This is hard.
You gonna lie to Ross, bro? Look at that face.
No,
shit. I'm going to go with the dice and not alter them and have them tell the story here, because I truly don't know what to do from a story standpoint. I'm not going to say anything.
Okay.
But you see him visibly sort of, react to that with a...
Okay.
Like he almost wants to say something and then holds back. And just, puts out his cigarette and like, we've kept them waiting too long, perhaps. Perhaps we should get going.
Yes, I suppose we should. Might add, Mr. Walsh, that one of the things I find most comforting about the Roman rites is that if one feels burdened in one's soul, I find confession to be a balm.
Oh, God, you're good.
He's good. He's good. He stops for a moment. Says, Vaughn, my fellow countrymen, I feel like I must tell you something. And it is hard. I want you to take it in the spirit in which it is meant, and that is the spirit of loyalty, the spirit of doing whatever we can to avoid another war, another situation such as we faced in 1914.
Yes.
15, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
Dr. Walsh! It's Dr. Cartwright, the dean.
Oh, shit.
What
And he,
are
like,
you doing
snaps
here
out
on
of
a
it.
Sunday?
And I'm just quizzically like, that's
Dr. Cartwright.
loaded?
Dr. Cartwright.
What? You have got to take a break.
No, please. I did. I'm getting my spirit refilled here at our chapel. Please meet a friend of mine, a fellow academic in search of the mysteries of theology. This is Von Villiers, a friend of mine I met in London.
What was it again?
Pleasure to meet you, Dr. Cartwright. I'm the dean here.
Cartwright. There's a good handshake.
Oh, you like that?
I've lately gotten used to it. It doesn't matter.
Yes, I'm a guitar player. Notoriously strong handshakes.
I know a jammo, and I see, my God, your right wrist is incredibly stout.
Yes, work it out every day.
Yes, I met one. I said in London. I meant on the boat from London. We met on our way here.
This guy's a workaholic. He's supposed to be on sabbatical.
Please. The pot.
He can't.
Kettle.
He can't
Pot.
take a break.
Kettle.
I tell him, he's always busy. He's doing a million different things. Importers, exporters, everything.
Dean all the way in Shanghai. Were you at Eton?
Oh, no. I'm busy right now. Anyway, it's good to see you. Why don't you go? Take a break. Take him to the beach. Is there a beach here? You should go.
Yes, you're right. We'll be on our way. Pleasure to see you, Dr. Cartwright.
Yes.
Perhaps we'll talk next week.
I'll be around, but enjoy yourself. And Mr. Villiers?
Villiers, yes.
Pleasure to meet you. Enjoy our lovely campus. There's more than just the church here.
Oh, yes. We're enjoying the comfortable accommodations of your esteemed professor here.
Oh, good. All right. Well, have a great day. And he leaves.
Good day. And I think that he takes that as a sign and a break to just be like, forget it. We'll speak later.
Yes.
And we head back.
You head back. Meet up with the others.
Yes,
Son
and
of
as
a
you
bitch.
peel out and walk away,
That was amazing.
this quiz just to Savon, like, watching you a little bit more closely.
You guys meet back up. It's Sunday. Not everything's going to be open, but some things will be. You've got a ton of leads here. I don't know where you want to go. You want to keep doing newspaper clippings? You want to
Break into the whole thing.
What do you want to do at night? What do you want to do during the day?
I feel like, there is also something that
We can go get our fates read to us.
This is sort of my top thing.
I would love.
I also think that it might be a good Sunday thing.
Yes.
Right? Because they're probably servicing folks that have the day off, right?
Yeah.
And then, second, I think, should this not result in immediate spiritual death, we maybe tonight we try to break into the warehouse.
I think that's
Sunday
the move.
night
Yeah,
seems
I
like
think
a
the
great
Sunday
time.
night break in, perfect.
love it.
Also,
you can also split up.
I was going to say
There's danger in that.
I think we should all go to this. I'll say that much.
100%.
As far as the warehouse goes, I am really interested, I think, in not doing that personally and letting Carter do
no,
it.
I totally will. I think
Because-
that's a Carter and
Carter take the
Beirut's-
lead.
Yeah, because I feel like that is not his vibe, Marion's vibe. He could fuck it all up.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Between
Like,
the library use, the locksmith, and like the just favors firearms, I think we got a good.
And my nunchucks.
Second
And
story.
your nunchucks.
Let us not forget. So yes, perhaps we'll keep a lookout. Although just like turning over in Vaughn's kind of, it's not paranoid, it's realistic mind. Just it's a dock, it's a pier. Of course, there's boats coming. People would come in from the water. But the idea, just this idea of fish people is now in his head. And the idea of an easy ingress, a back ingress from the water. As though it was built for it.
Yeah.
Not for merchant trade, but for something subaquatic.
Don't forget, Carter is your backdoor man.
Yes.
God damn it.
Well, the backdoor man.
He's a known backdoor man.
But yes, we come and interrupt your dumpling feast.
Yeah.
And
I fucking burnt my entire tongue on this soup dumpling, dude. It was. Oh my god.
20 dumplings deep.
Do you think? I don't know. Do we have time for a little aside?
Yes.
Okay.
While as
great.
as they're coming.
moseying back.
Yeah.
What do you do? Do you drink the? I think you gotta bite
I
it
think
first,
you have
and
to
then
poke it,
Yep.
and then
you sip the.
you sip the soup, and then you. I have burned my tongue
It's
several
so
times.
delicious, though. I can't stop.
Oh my
burning
god, I
tongue.
can't stop eating them. Can I ask you why you didn't want to write Margot? Are you still sour that Margot had left you? And
Poor choice of words.
It's just a note.
Given her last name. I don't have anything to say
That's
to her right now. I don't know.
That's fair. To be honest, finding out all this from this last letter she sent, it seems that there's a lot more that she knows about the Order than I do, and it's all made me feel rather suspicious. I'm feeling this paranoia.
Well, I mean, and I'm sorry that I made it a lot about me lately.
No,
but
no.
I feel like we haven't really
You had
talked
a whole
about
thing
this.
going.
No, yeah. But I feel like we didn't really talk about you guys never really. You guys had this thing about the Order, and sometimes you seem to know what each other were talking about. Sometimes you didn't know what each other were talking about. I don't know if you ever told us what this thing even is.
Well, I was very honest with you about what I did tell you. It seemed to be a society in search with a thirst for knowledge, which obviously pulled at my heartstrings. I was immediately drawn to it. My father was involved in it, still is involved in it. You know me, I want to know everything.
Sure.
And sometimes to my detriment and to the detriment of others, but I came in as an initiate. And I thought that somehow, if I was in a space where seeking knowledge was rewarded, that I could maybe find out more about my mother and maybe find out more about myself and why I'm here and just to be honest, Carter, I've been struggling before all of this with finding meaning in my life. I knew I didn't want the role of a mother and caregiver. While that's fine for others, I don't mean any disrespect, but I knew it wasn't for me. And I knew that all I wanted was to find answers, not just for my life, but for the meaning of everything. Why are we here? Why are these things now that exist that we know of? Why is it here? And when I found out about this order, I thought that finally there's a space where I won't be judged for wanting this, for me, and finding others who would support me in this. I was never good at making friends. I was never one to date and find love and all the things that you're supposed to do as a young woman. I just wanted answers. And I'm finally here, and I'm finally in this space, and I initially was suspicious when I found out about Margot, but then immediately I felt such a relief and camaraderie, finally somebody who must understand me. And now I know I want to in from the bottom of my heart I want to trust and believe everything that Margot has said and everything that she has done, because she's a part of us. And now she sends this letter that says that you and Vaughn, you still have hope, but that there's no hope for. What does that mean? That there's no hope for me left.
I don't know. I wish.
What does she know? Why hasn't she shared it with me?
I don't know. I mean, I've got to admit that it's obviously this whole situation has thrown who I thought this person was, kind of topsy-turvy. I think we've all been our own way. We keep wanting these things that we can't have.
I've never asked you, Carter. What is it that you want? What is it that you need from why are you... I know that for me, that my drive for seeking knowledge and everything leads me to where we are. But what is it that you want?
I think that when we first got together in Peru, I wanted money. I wanted whatever treasure we could find, whatever was promised to us by Larkin and his bullshit. And after that, I don't know, I looked at the world completely differently. And at that point, I think it wasn't immediate, but after that, I think what I wanted was to become a good person. For the first time. And I realized that the more time I spent around you guys, the more I thought that was maybe possible. And we're up against all this crazy shit. And if we can make some small dent in whatever these people are trying to do, then maybe I'll get what I want.
Maybe the fates have brought us together to do some good in this world.
We'll see. Ah, fuck! God
It
damn
happens
this.
every time!
Cheerio, that's the voice of Tillinghast right there. Hello, old boy.
Oh, what's up, guys? Jesus Christ. I thought it would get cooler, but it's gotten hotter.
You see, Walsh, if you ever lose Tillinghast in a crowd, just wait for the gales of profanity and you'll realize
Hot
pick
in
him
my
out.
mouth. It's so hot.
You led us right to you, like the North Star.
Yes.
Oh. But he kind of right as you guys are walking up, he gives Feyruz a little nod. What's up? How'd you guys do? Are you guys saved or what? Did you eat that shitty bread?
Oh, God.
Did you...
Well, one never knows, old boy. One never knows.
Yes, good for the spirit, good for the soul. Carter, you should try it sometime.
You should try some dumplings.
Yes. Well, since we've...
Please, may I? I am famished.
Yes, don't mind if I do. It seems as though we've...
Expertly eat a soup dumpling, you know exactly how to dismantle it.
Vaughn tries to use chopsticks and just ping, one goes across the room.
Wilhelm scream.
Well, it seems we've both been sort of ascending to the sublime in our own way. Since we have been in the sublime, perhaps it's time to delve into the ridiculous and go to visit an astrologer.
Well,
That's good.
No, I had it.
Dropping shit.
Our friends at Sirenscape.
Oh, they got it. Nice.
Yeah, they got it. They got it. Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, only that I suppose it's time to go and see this star reader.
I mean,
That's
truly,
what we're after.
truly. Could you not have a more ironic plan after taking in the holy priest's sermon today?
Indeed, well,
Then to head out immediately to old Mr. Lungs.
yes,
And-
so-called sorcerer supreme.
Yes, exactly, and see an astrologer.
There's nothing more ridiculous than a guy turning water into wine and multiplying fish into a million fish. But you're right. This is kooky, what we're about to go check out.
Yes.
how fortuitous.
And just no laugh.
Yeah.
Just
Vaughn
stares
gives
for a
you
moment.
nothing.
What perfect
Like-
timing, and how fortuitous that we are to seek this fortune teller before the rest of our endeavors in seeking out these other leads.
Yes.
Yep. Let's check it out.
Yes, because after all, Feyruz, worry not that evil rivals seem to possess secret knowledge that you lack. The answer is in the stars. Though I'm telling you, I laugh and I joke, but there does seem to be something drawing me to this Mr. Lung. I don't know. Sponsoring the Courier and using so much word and language that comes throughout Elias's books. I don't know. I feel like we give it a shot.
I have to tell you, Dr. Walsh, we have been in the presence of a medium before, and do not discount the knowledge that they have. We've seen it with our own eyes.
Yes. But a medium is one thing, darling. The exposure to the presence of the dead who never truly die. But a stargazer? I mean...
One should never be so close-minded.
Yes.
Sorry, keep going. I'm sorry.
Us least of all, I suppose.
The knowledge that we have within us was once unknown to us. Everything. And so we cannot discount this man.
Too right. I'll do my best to keep an open mind.
Vaughn, are you going to be okay in this situation? The medium that we saw last time might have spoken to us in a voice that wasn't her own and then burst into flames.
Yes.
But that was the last time that you...
Sorry, did you say burst into
We'll get to you in a second. Christ, there's so many fucking questions with
Not
you all the
everything
time.
is about you.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
And he just eats a dumpling.
Yeah.
Eat your perfect dumplings.
That was the last thing that kind of tipped you.
Potter does make a good point. Will you be all right?
I'm not saying this to judge you. I'm asking
But
legitimately, are you okay to come with us?
What do you want me to do? Would you like me to wait outside?
No, not
I've come
at
this
all.
far.
If you want to.
Oh, no,
Surely I can...
Not at all.
Surely I can
And she-
sit at the table of some dime store charlatan who's...
And
Sort of what
she
you said about
takes-
the last person.
Feyruz takes Vaughn's hand and kind of squeezes it a little and gives him like a knowing look and says, I know you'll be all right.
Yes.
And if you need to take some time, that's fine, but I'll leave that entirely up to you. We will just... It's out of love for you and your predicament.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, dear. Yes, it's not a... Forgive me, of course, I'm quite all right. Let's,
This could all be bunk. I'm just saying, keep an open mind.
Could be. Well, let's see how right the stars are. First, I suppose I'll just try to...
Yes, we just have
damn
to-
it! Oh! You're a fork in this bloody place!
We just close in on this little article, Stars Are Right, and we crossfade out of there to a 3-story building, and we'll be back right after this break.
Два, 7, 8, 2, 7, 8, 2, 7, 8, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 2, 7, 8, 2, 7, 8, 2, 7, 8, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.
We're back.
Hi.
Hi.
Good to see you again.
Look at us, huh?
Yeah.
It's only a
at
face
us.
I've seen for many hours in a row. And we'll
many hours
continue
in a
to
row.
see.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Astrology vibe.
Yeah, cheers,
Come on.
guys.
Good
Yeah.
buddy Rob.
Yep.
Good buddy Ross. Good buddy
He's over
Nora.
here.
We're almost at
Cheers.
the quarter mark of the
5 of
season.
Cups. Here comes.
Unless
Yeah.
this is a 30-ep season. Who knows?
Well, we are holding 4 of cups right now.
Mhm.
There
Wow.
are cups.
oh,
But it's 4
Right, you
it's 4
fucked it away.
pentacles.
I'm the
Four
king of
pentacles.
swords.
4 of Pentacles, King of Swords. But we're not talking about that stuff now. We're talking about like Libras and Aquarius and
Yeah.
Pisces and whatnot.
Yeah, I know it's time to go get a reading.
Very interesting.
Find out if
Astrologer.
there's any money in my future.
You approach a small 3-story building on the north bank of the Wangpu River, and this is also on Kaoyang Street. In fact, it's 2 blocks east of Ho Fang's warehouse, which you are kind of pseudo planning to break into later tonight.
I got
Tonight,
another eye on that building.
Couldn't be more convenient. The address on the little flyer says floor 1, and as you approach, you realize, there must be like 3 apartments in this building, and Mr. Lung's apartment is on the first floor, and 2 other people are above. Does he own the building? You don't know, but looking at it, you're like, there's 2 entrances. One entrance gets to other apartments in the building, and then there's the main entrance.
Can I do a brief aside? Just a quick question, completely out of character and not apropos of the campaign at all. This is something that really, really bothers me about apartment buildings. Ground floor and floor 1 being the second floor.
That makes no sense.
Yeah,
It drives me insane, and I've had to deal with it in games. I've run games where apartment buildings are ground floor, first floor, and that's the second floor, and it's confusing to the players, and it's also confusing in real life. I'm like, why? Just, if you want to call it ground floor, fine, but then it's the second floor.
The worst is hotels when it's like 1GL and one of them has the star is in garage.
Can I tell you, when living in Korea, the 4th floor is, they always skip over 4 and it goes straight to 5 because 4 in when they use the Chinese characters is very similar or the same to the character for death.
Yeah.
And so there's never a 4th floor.
Interesting.
So it always goes straight
always
to 5.
skips right
Yeah.
to
Same as there's no 13th.
13th.
Yeah.
In a lot of places.
I only because I did this, I challenge you to do the math and figure out Carter's birth year and then what your Chinese zodiac sign is.
Oh, that's fun.
Ooh.
I can tell you that Von Villiers, born in 1893, was born in the year of the goat.
The year of the goat.
Greatest of all time.
Okay,
Very
so hold on.
interesting. It's 1925 now. Well, I also need to know my birthday, which I don't know.
I'm going to make it my own birthday, but just the different year.
How do you randomly roll on your birthday? Oh, here we go.
1925 is the year of the ox.
What age are you, and then subtract it from.
I'm going to do a 12-sided, a 20-sided, and a 10-sided. There we go. That's easy enough. His birthday is February 11th.
Oh, right, because you need the.
What year?
That's what I got to do the math.
I got to. Wait, what did you just do, Joe?
I did a 12-sided, a 20-sided, and a 10-sided.
All right.
Of course, you could never be born then on the 31st.
Sure.
So if you wanted to roll like a 1d2 in addition or something.
Okay.
Fun fact, I know so there's like a Chinese zodiac of like what year you were born in, but there's also a 5 element. And I did mine once, and I am a yang metal white tiger.
Oh.
And the difference between a yin, because there's yin and yang, yin metal is like something of beauty, like something like jewelry. So yin metal is something like jewelry, something pretty. But yang metal is like a sword, something forged with like hardship, but then something becomes very strong. So yeah, my personal one is a yang metal white tiger.
Nice.
I think it's pretty badass.
Awesome.
What year was Vaughn born?
1893.
And so that would make, let's see, that would make Marion 11 years older. So he was born in 1882.
1882.
February
so was Carter.
11th, 1882.
Carter was born the day after Christmas, 1882.
We're the same age?
Yeah.
1882?
You're the horse.
You're the years of the horse. You're the horse.
We're the horse?
Wait, this is
Love
saying
a horse.
This is saying on the
this
sign of the
doesn't go.
dog.
You were kicked in the face by a horse.
No, wait. This is saying someone born on December 26, 1882 would be under the Chinese zodiac sign of the dog.
Oh, different New Year's.
Oh, different New Year's. That's why, yeah.
Carter's a dog.
Dog. You're such a dog.
Scrappy
We want dogs.
Wait, so am I the horse then, definitely?
I suppose, perhaps.
So Feiruz, if I'm taking my own month and day, but the different year, she would be born year of the rooster.
Nice.
Which is the year of the cock. I think Ross is that's how it would.
No, just
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Ross, you know what? You are always gross all the time.
Inappropriate.
You never keep it
Inappropriate.
classy.
This is only because like the highly Americanized Chinese restaurant that I went to as a small kid, where like the Chinese Zodiac was on their paper menus.
Oh yeah. Same in the Northeast. It's the only way you knew anything.
where like that's how it was rendered on those menus was the year of the cock. And
You're the cock.
Oh, they.
Long live cock.
A likely story.
The door of this first floor apartment
Oh, right.
is painted red.
Luck.
And as you approach from the smell, it appears to have been freshly painted. There are also 2 wooden plaques, each approximately 8 inches long by 1 inch wide, one on either side of the door at around head height, and they are covered in symbols that appear to be Chinese script. What do you do?
Ding dong.
yeah, walk right in.
I
unless
would imagine there's like a
bell
bell.
pull.
Sorry, let me just quick before we go. On
Sure.
this site,
Are you reading about the horse?
I'm not getting the dog situation.
What do you mean?
All right, so this says
I've consulted Google AI, and there's nothing more reliable.
this says you are year of the horse. I rolled, said my birthday was February 11th. This says the year of the horse started February 18th. Get this. That would make me the end of the year before, the year of the snake.
Nice. That's this year.
currently the year of the snake.
Is
Yeah,
it really currently
it
the year of the
is.
snake?
2025,
Get out of here.
The
Amazing.
snake, the
Am I a
horse.
horse or am I a dog?
According to this, you're a horse because then it goes to goat
What do you mean?
in February 8th, 1883.
That's a Rob Kirkovich's.
Your goat?
Goat.
I think I'm...
Stubborn, peace-loving, kind, popular.
That's me to a T.
Red door, 2 plaques.
Hold on, Troy. No, I'm just looking at the Chinese Zodiac. It's fine.
We do this for
There's
20
no
more
doorbell. So what do you want to do?
Just walk in if
Yeah,
possible.
open the door.
It says no appointments necessary on the
No
little
appointment
flyer, right?
necessary. You go to open the door is locked.
Knock on
Knock,
the
knock,
door.
knock.
You knock on the door, and no one answers. Everybody give me a listen roll.
It just struck me that
Think
the
they'd-
flyer
you think
talks.
they'd want to do business.
It just struck me also that the flyer mentions like opposing dark forces in your life. Like,
Did we do
if
luck
this is
rolls?
someone set against dark
did.
forces, has
Yeah.
something happened to them as well?
Oh, very interesting.
Yeah,
I failed my listen roll.
I failed. as
I
well.
succeeded.
Oh, I am going to spend luck, and I succeed, spending 5 luck, regular success.
You might not have to if I succeeded.
Oh,
So you know.
Want to save that
Unless
luck,
you're
or do you
gonna-
want to be a part of this game?
I'd like to participate in the
All right.
gameplay.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend the luck.
Let's go to the map.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
The fact that this is a map instantly makes me nervous.
Yep.
I don't like
looks
these
like
little
Rob,
icons.
Looks like Rob was right. We
in the
are all
top
going
left,
to die.
I got a broken arm.
spiritual
Yeah, I don't know what those are, but I like them.
No, I don't like mine.
I also like using maps as much as humanly possible. All right, so did you end up using that luck or no?
I did. I'd like to participate.
Okay, fortune favors the bold. Both of you, upon not hearing your successful listen roll suggests to you that someone is inside of the apartment.
Cool.
You hear
retarded.
shuffling. Maybe they didn't hear you knock.
Do they sound like fish footprints?
No, it
Fish
just sounds.
shambling?
Wait.
You just get the
Vaughn,
sense.
wait.
Yes?
Do you hear that?
Well,
No.
doesn't sound like anyone's there, old man.
Someone is in there. They're avoiding us.
Can I, with that said,
Wait a minute. What
maybe
makes you
they
think
just
they're
didn't
avoiding
shout.
us? We just know someone's
Yeah.
behind the door.
Maybe
Isn't
they
that what
just
we want?
didn't hear us.
Yeah. So say hello. Knock a little harder.
You knock again, and as you knock again, you knock the door open.
Cool.
Oh,
The door opens, and you are greeted by a small, middle-aged Chinese man dressed in an embroidered purple silk robe with a matching round cap. And he looks at you.
Oh. So sorry.
He has like a surprised look on his face. May I help you?
your notice.
Didn't mean to intrude, and I just hold up the sign.
Are you Mr. Lung, the astrologer?
Yes. You are here for a reading.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Forgive us for the late hour, old man. It's just that the flyer you posted said no appointment necessary.
No,
so
it's the middle of the afternoon on a Sunday.
Yes.
Are you not
drinking?
open?
It's not late, Vaughn.
Oh, it's not that late.
Yeah, no, it's like you guys went to
Pretty
church.
midday.
You ate some dumplings. It's probably like 1:32.
Sorry, I was referring to my current hour.
It's late hour for Ross.
No,
Lift the veil a bit.
no. Yes, in the middle of the afternoon. It's not too late for have a little bit of it. And no, sir, I've not been drinking.
I have.
Reading. Yes. Please come in. And he steps in and he says, right this way. And you can enter his house.
Okay, I'm sorry. Just because, again, the paranoia's turned up more than for a normal person, perhaps. Just the vibe of the person who's answered the door. Does his flustered nature appear to be like the fluster of someone who is just like, one of these?
Not expecting customers on a Sunday,
Or like, you've interrupted me during my horrible
session.
sacrifice.
my jam session.
If you know what I mean.
Have you know?
just wrapping up.
Sunday. What else am I supposed
Sunday
to
afternoon
jam?
jam.
I was just
You've
masturbating on
disrupted
Zoom.
my bubble bath.
What the hell are you talking about,
Start
Joe?
early enough, I can jam again later this evening.
You give it enough time, you can keep jamming.
Just making a little strawberry jam.
Oh no.
Well, that's something you should go to a doctor.
You should see a doctor. I guess, so looks like Dr. Walsh
Too many semen clubs.
pumped his way right in. The rest of you are just doing a psychology. Carter, next to you, there's like a little Siamese cat that was like scratching at the door as you went up, and it as the door opens, it like scuttles in. He's like, no!
Goes into the apartment?
Yes, the Siamese cat. He's like, cat. He tries to grab it.
Is that not your cat?
That's just the cat distribution system. Choosing you.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Please come in. Come in. What'd you roll for psychology?
Oh. Are we all rolling or is
Yes.
I'm not going to roll it. I'm just trusting this guy walking into his establishment.
I don't think I. got
Fairuz is always kind of suspicious.
that. No dice.
Nope.
Okay.
I think I don't necessarily trust this guy yet, but that's only because of Vaughn's natural skepticism to astrology as an art form generally.
Oh, yeah, and Carter definitely doesn't trust. I mean, the coincidences of, like, the mask being mentioned in the thing, like, he's starting to connect dots.
Peer behind the mask.
The mask, so to
But
speak.
also the many masks we've encountered that have had horrible properties.
Yes.
Yes, terribly sorry about the cat, old man. I'm shocked you didn't see it coming.
It's all right. Please come in.
Yes.
That was good.
Yeah, it was good.
He asked you to come in, and you
I'll
can
follow.
move. You should be able to move your pawns into the thing, but stay there
I don't
in that
see him
entrance.
at all.
I didn't put him on there.
Okay, great.
But put your people in there if you can. And in this little entrance hall here, there are charms and amulets depicting little animals hanging like right inside the door. They look like they're made of bronze or peach wood. Maybe he sees you looking at one of them. Dr. Walsh, and he says, yes, you've taken an interest in my amulets. Please, you can touch them.
Oh, yes, they're rather beautiful. Where are they from? He starts touching them.
He looks, he's like, I've collected them over time. They had significance to me.
All over the world or
Point of a number.
around China?
China, mostly China. Yes, I feel you are all welcome to touch them.
Vaughn, this is the one that kind of looks like the one that you got in Peru.
Yes, does it? Is there a plump little...
What did you get in Peru again?
I got a plump little golden effigy from the pyramid.
Oh yeah, these
In my
are
head,
like,
it's like the Willendorf Venus or something. Just
Yeah, Carter doesn't necessarily have to be right about this. It's
Is any one of them like silver with like an emerald?
No. Give me an occult roll. You have a cult. If there's any sort of occult significance.
I'll definitely roll a
Yeah.
cult.
Because we were told of some artifacts that were missing from and the physical descriptions.
These just look like little cheap, cheerful artifacts.
Trinkets.
Nothing like yours, I think, had a little dark undertone. These are like little
yeah.
animals.
I rolled a 16 under 62. That is a hard success.
Hard success.
I can spend to make it an extreme.
Save it. I don't think you need it.
Okay.
You just
Hard
get the
success.
sense that this is like superstitious little charms meant to ward off evil spirits. Having it at the entrance of doorway
Gotcha.
Pretty
And I
calm.
succeeded as well.
Yeah.
So same vibe.
Same vibe, yep.
Okay.
Anyway, hi, Carter Tillinghast. I'm a horse dog, I found out, and I want to introduce you to our group here. We're looking for a reading, if possible.
Yes, please, right this way. And he leads you past these screens into the main room. And as he walks ahead, the screens and the furniture are positioned in ways that seem very strange to you, but also very purposeful. Like it's almost like you've got to walk through a little maze to get to the next part of his house. So you navigate these turns as he escorts you. Yes, please come right this way. Rolling over that occult roll, I'll tell you that this, especially I'll give it to you where you rolled the hard success. This seems to be, Feng Shui. Feng Shui also meant to ward off
Nora figured.
spirits, because spirits can't walk in.
These are screens
lines.
then, sort of, that were?
Yeah,
There was like a water fixture by the door.
Yeah, and you can see it here on the map if you're walking through. I'll move Fairuz a little bit. There are these screens that are kind of provide, it blocks off the rest of the room, so you've got to kind of walk your way around, and he leads you into another main room.
Carter's just like, man,
Very thoughtful layout.
yeah, this all looks highly flammable.
Yes. And he's just watching you come in. Please come in. And he leads you further in. Sorry, I apologize if I'm flustered. I wasn't expecting visitors, let alone so many. Right this way. And in the next room, there are these scrolls dangling on strips from the ceiling like flypaper, and they're increasing in numbers the further you get towards the center of this large room. And then there's also a brazier towards the rear of the room near a door where he's going to. Brazier, like a little, not a fireplace, but like a fire pit in the middle of the room. And it's towards the back top corner of the room, and he goes over there, he lights the brazier, and he grabs a pair of slippers and throws them in. And the second the slippers get in there, they burn really quickly, and the stench fills the room, and it's
Sorry, what was that?
really
Good
overpowering.
slippers.
You ask that, but everybody give me a con roll, because the smoke starts to fill the room.
Trust the process, as they say. I rolled a 55 under 80.
Okay,
I rolled a hard success on con.
hard success.
I got a hard success as well.
Okay, straight con. What's the con there, Chief?
Not gonna happen. Oh, success. Regular success.
Okay, so you just kind of whoa! Whoa!
What is that?
Yes, I'm sorry. You clearly must be new to our customs. How foolish of me. It's just part of
Slippers? Every time?
process. Yes.
Can I roll occult to know what that
you
is?
could roll a new occult. You could roll on these scrolls. There's a lot going on in here.
58 under 70 to see what burning slippers is.
Burning slippers.
I'll roll on the scrolls. No.
I will roll on them I'll roll a cult. I'll spend 1 point of luck to make it a regular success.
Okay. On the scrolls or the
scrolls
brazier?
or the-
Scrolls, let's say.
okay.
Let's say this is calling in the lessons that Walsh has given me. Maybe some books on the boat ride over.
Okay, and did you succeed on the roll?
I did.
All right, so you've read of customs of burning slippers to protect infants from spirits that might try to take them from their parents upon birth.
Oh, interesting.
You haven't really heard of it used that much to protect adults. It seems to be something usually you're burning like baby slippers as part of a, custom to say, keep my baby safe. The tiger scrolls, they have, now that you see them, they have little images of tigers on them. Again, it's the tigers are thought as powerful protectors, particularly against ancient spirits. And so every step of the way, there are these wards that are protecting this obviously very superstitious astrologer. And the stench in the room is getting overpowering. It's I'm sorry, let's go into my new office and we can get away from this stench. And he opens up a door in the rear back of the room here. This way, and he walks towards the back, and there's a short little staircase up to a door, and he opens the door. He says, please, come in this room here. It's my new office. And so you can walk up that little short flight of stairs and enter this back room.
Protecting infants.
and you look in as you walk in. It's a very odd-looking room. There's no windows, and the walls have all been covered in black drapes. The back of the door, in fact, that closes inward has been covered in black drapes as well, and they've all been embroidered with stars and constellations. It's a little cheesy, kind of like a beach strip tarot reading situation.
Mm-hmm.
And in the center of this, new office, there's a table and 2 chairs, and hanging over one of the chairs is a sword whose blade and hilt look to be made from threaded Chinese coins. So it's not like dangerous. It's like maybe another few warding this chair. And he says, who would like to go first? You sit in this chair and the others gather around. And he goes to the other chair on the other side of the table.
Doc, you're used to this.
No, I couldn't possibly.
He's got all these charts and books he's going over. Please, someone sit and the others gather.
All right.
Go for it, sitting ass. There's a break, man.
Please,
Yeah, okay,
show us how
all
it's
right,
done.
You don't feel exceptionally flammable right now or anything, right? You feel pretty cool to the touch.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Please, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my head squared away. What is your name? Others, gather around.
Carter Tillingham
Tillingham.
of the Massachusetts. Tillingham.
What year were you born?
I just found out it's 1882,
1882. What day?
December 26th, sir.
And he's consulting all these charts. Yes. And what month?
December 26th.
He's watching you. What year? And he's scribbling everything into like a grid with a bunch of squares.
1882.
1882. Do you remember what time? What time of day?
I was
born?
barely
Watching
conscious. No, I don't know. My relationship with my parents, we don't have to get into it right now. I don't know the time.
Right. Yes. Very good. And he's looking up at you anxiously. And at a certain point, he stands up and he reaches into his sleeves and he pulls out like fistfuls of cash, drops it on the table in front of you, and then reaches into a pocket and like produces a flame and lights the money on fire.
Oh my.
And he watches you, and then he goes to run for the door.
What?
So now we're in initiative.
What the hell?
Something very, very strange here. Obviously, he's been getting increasingly anxious. He lights stuff on fire
Money
here.
on fire. Bad business
That's good
practices.
money.
Yeah, lights money on fire and makes a run for the door. Now, I will tell you, Feyruz, you have the same dex as he does, and it's the highest dex in the round. What is your combat skill?
This man's old. How old is this guy?
He's like mid-40s.
Oh, okay.
So brawl?
Yeah, brawl I would say brawl.
Brawl 50.
50. All right. So you're going to go first. And here's what I'll tell you can do. If you want to try and stop him, it's going to be an opposed dex roll.
Okay.
If you want to run out, if you want to do other things, you can. But to try and just stop him from running out, it's a straight up opposed dex roll versus his dex.
Okay. I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to tackle him.
Okay. Give me a dex roll.
Here we go.
Please don't fail me. Please don't fail me. Fuck. 96.
Oh! Your dex is over 50.
It's, 55.
Okay. Extreme success. So, he runs towards the door.
Excuse me, where are you going?
He pulls a cord that's hanging by the door, pulls it. All of the sheets fall to the ground, and all of the walls are covered in mirrors, including the door that he shuts behind him, locking you in here, all covered with mirrors.
I load my gun.
Yeah, the gun is out.
Gun's out.
Mirrors everywhere on every wall, all different sizes, all different shapes, all covering all of the walls. We're going to stay in initiative order here, and I'm going to try and see a future for this campaign as you tell me what you do. Feyruz has gone, staying in initiative order. It would be Dr. Walsh's turn. You're in a room of mirrors, and you feel just like really disoriented. Like you look into the mirrors and like everything
starts looking around. What is going on? Where did he go? And he goes toward the door that he ran through.
Okay.
Immediately, and is trying to like open it or find an opening to it.
Okay. So.
But he sees himself, I would assume, in the door. And then the reflection back of himself a million times. Also, the reflection of Vaughn and Carter, and in every direction he looks. Is there a handle?
You go to the door. Yeah, there's a door. It's locked. You could try to force it open or try to lockpick it.
He doesn't know how to lockpick it, and he's like, "Let us out, man! This is not a funny joke!" And he starts slamming against the door. So yeah, he tries to like break through.
Okay.
Use that heft.
Give me a strength roll.
Strength roll. Here we go. That is an extreme success with a 7.
Are you shitting me?
He's not the strongest of guys, but I just rolled a 7.
Yeah.
An extreme strength roll is the only way that you can force that door.
Oh, look at it! You can see it, Robert. Remember that right there.
How do you like your little mirror trap now, LaValle?
So
Holy shit!
Don't taunt him.
No, boy.
Extreme strength roll. You force the door open, and you see Mr. Lung on the other side, and he's looking at you wide-eyed like you're a god. And he's like, no!
What are you doing? What is this all about? That's his turn.
Carter, what do you do?
Carter is gonna spring up. First of all, double checks. Is all the money burnt?
The money is just like... And by the way, you can do other checks that aren't combat or movement related to try and figure out what might be going on here. But when you start doing actual actions that are either combat or movement related, those you only get one of each.
Right. Yeah, if all the money's burnt, then fuck it. So
yeah, it's
Carter,
just like...
Yeah, God, that's good money! And Carter, like, gets up and brushes past Marion to get up on the guy and maybe, like, grab him.
All right, so you run to the guy and try and grab him. All right, go ahead and give me a strength roll to try and overpower him. And he doesn't even fight back. He's just like, actually, no.
Great, so I don't roll
take
anything.
that back. No, his reaction is to immediately fight back.
Okay.
With fire in his eyes.
Oh, no, well, that's different. What I was expecting. I got a 59. I got a regular success.
All right, and he failed. So your intention was to grab him. You grab him.
Hey, what the fuck is going on here, Jack?
Vaughn.
My gun is out now.
Mm-hmm.
Just according to our map, I was kind of like almost right next to the door he ran through.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was just so shocked and surprised by all this. I was kind of almost like fumbling at my waistband trying to draw it out as he made his way out, as Walsh made his incredible, just like through his entire
he's
bulk,
a big guy. Yeah, he just
crashing through the door. And then Tillinghast has him in his clutch. And I will swing around the door frame, pistol out. It's like, that's right, you bounder. What in the devil's name are you up to?
And you draw a gun on him.
That's right.
Okay, so you leave the room, draw a gun on him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You, Dr. Walsh, and you, Feyruz, are still in the room. A couple of things are going to happen.
Fuck.
First, both of you give me a power roll.
Okay. Okay. Let's put us where we are on the map, because I moved myself out of the room, but that's because I felt like I busted through the door.
Right,
but
so...
I'm standing at the door.
Carter's through.
Vaughn's through. Okay. And you guys are kind of on the stairwell, I think, right there. But
right. We're at the top of the stairs, I guess.
Yeah, you're at the top of the stairs, and he's right there with you.
So I'll go over here, and if you go,
oof.
all right.
I'm not gonna mess with this. I'm gonna spend 10 points of luck for a regular success.
I failed. I rolled a 79 over 60, and I will not be spending luck.
Even a regular success is not.
Damn it! Why didn't you give me the old save it, good buddy? Because I'm looking out for you.
He's not your buddy.
Cruel.
You both lose 5 points of power.
Oh!
Permanently?
Yes. It's something in this room is draining you, but maybe this is a better room to be in, because Vaughn and Carter, you've got the gun drawn on this guy. Carter, you've got this guy held, and you just hear this sound, this like laughter behind you, this and you turn and you look, and that little Siamese cat just starts like and turns into this fucking cat demon that is like 7 feet tall. What? Let him go.
Do I have the ability, like, because they've done something? Can I do something?
It's coming back around to you in the initiative order for the
Gotcha.
second round here. So it says, let him go. It then comes up.
The cat says, let him go?
Cat says, like, let him go. And it comes up and it slashes at Mr. Lung.
At
Lung.
Yep.
At Lung?
Yep. Misses. Does it again. Misses. Does it again and hits. And it hits Mr. Lung for 3 points of damage. He's just like, these claws go against it. 3 claw attacks on Mr. Lung. And now it's Mr. Lung's turn. And he's just like, Both of you give me a sanity roll as you see this cat demon.
Here we go.
Oh, fucking shit. I thought we could just play pretend for the whole time we were in a
I'll have you in New York.
Yeah.
God. All right.
Sanity.
We thought this was going to be the easy one. Let's
my
just
God.
go have
Let's
fucking
just
have
get
fun
our
and get our
fortune.
fortunes read.
I succeeded on my sanity roll.
Success!
You can't spend luck.
No.
Okay, I just barely failed.
You lose 1d3. You lose 1d10 sanity.
Oh my
If you
God.
lose more than 5 in a pop.
You mean like 9?
Give me an intelligence roll.
I lost.
Rip.
Well, we'll get to it.
No, let's hear it. Make me feel a little better.
I lost 3 points of
Oh
sanity.
my God.
My God, Vaughn
Vaughn,
cannot
come
lose any
on.
more sanity.
Give me an intelligence roll that you want to fail. Otherwise,
It's an 80.
If you
so that's good.
You're very smart.
I am. Don't let the misspelling of cults fool you. No, I failed. I mean, I succeeded. It's a 62 under 80.
Oh, you comprehend?
Out of madness. Here, you comprehend the full reality of the other worlds crashing down upon you. I think you release Mr. Lung and you just go to the floor fetal in like catatonic.
Cat, a tonic.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And it just, like drops to the ground.
Chili gas! My God, man! And I'm very close to this enormous cat beast. How does the next order play out
Well,
now?
so now it's Mr. Lung's turn. Mr. Lung like grabs a butcher knife and turns and like goes to slam it into the demon. And he extreme success.
Wow.
He buries the butcher knife inside this cat demon. It just goes wham! And the cat demon doesn't even flinch.
On an extreme?
It's now Fairuz's turn.
Oh my God. I imagine it that it's got like bat wings, but it's like one of those fortune cats that's like with the arm that's like me.
You just hear like, you hear all of this going out there. You know what you're walking into, but it's a dangerous room to stay in. You avert your eyes, just run, stumbling through screens.
I want to try something crazy and I don't know if it's going to work.
Yes.
Fairuz with her gun has been drawn. Fairuz is going to drop to the ground and fire 3 shots at 3 mirrors
Okay.
to see if that fucking does anything. Because I don't trust that he just like was like, whoo, mirrors, and I'm out of here.
It's a small room, okay? You're shooting basically at point blank range against several things. So instead of taking a penalty die on each of these, you would get a bonus die. They're going to cancel them out.
Cancel each
so
other
it's
out.
3 firearm shots. You're just
Okay.
shooting at these mirrors.
Fairuz has a 77 in
All right.
firearm.
Let's go.
Okay.
She rolls an 80 on the first one. I'm going to spend 3 luck just to make it.
1 success.
Yeah.
Hey, we can do that.
I thought you couldn't spend
Oh
luck
shit!
in
No.
combat.
Oh, you're right.
This count as
So-
No,
combat?
you can spend luck. You can't push combat rolls.
Okay.
You can't spend luck on damage rolls.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
So
Or
all right,
sanity.
I'm gonna spend some luck to make that first one a success.
Okay. 1 success.
The one just makes it 75 under 77.
2 successes.
And the third one fails.
Third one fails. Roll 2d6 to see how many mirrors you smash.
Ooh.
2d6. 11.
Whoa. Whoa. Huge.
Okay, so amazing. She just mirrors start smashing to the floor, but there's still a lot of mirrors up. Looks like there could be a few dozen mirrors, but you've taken a lot of them out. Maybe.
Yeah, what's it? Does anything change about our situation?
Does it do anything?
Not really. It's still real bad.
God damn it. Okay. Fine.
Yeah, I mean, you feel like you're on the road to solving this puzzle.
Okay.
But there are multiple enemies, multiple problems. Dr. Walsh.
He was just going to run out of the room, of course, but then he sees Feyruz doing this and knows to trust her judgment.
Tear the scrolls!
Is there? Can I use an action for thought here? Like, or does that take a whole turn to just sort of do like an occult roll?
No,
Like
I said you
idea
can roll
rolls or
these.
something. We've never really done this before, but
Yeah,
we're
there's
like,
idea rolls, which is a straight up intelligence roll to like get a hint essentially about what's going on here. But you want to do an occult roll and have that not be your action, and that's fine.
Yeah, I just want to see, like, do I know anything? Like, should I throw this cash off the table or start breaking mirrors? Basically, is kind of what I'm looking at.
Also,
All right.
scrolls on the wall.
Or is there a way to reverse
But the scrolls are the scrolls
what the
on the
fuck,
wall
these
in
cat
here?
Scrolls are on the other side in the other room.
these
Yeah.
tiger things aren't doing shit.
Just so I'm clear, he pulled a rope and things
And the drapes all fell to the floor to reveal
all
the mirror
mirrors.
walls.
The drapes were covering
covering the
How many mirrors?
It looks like 40 mirrors.
40.
And
okay.
you've broken 11 of them.
11. All right. So maybe break some more mirrors.
I'm thinking like an occult roll to there's the cash, there's the mirrors, but it's like what? Think about it. Cat comes in with us. Is he immediatty is like
He's pissed about the
burns. He burns slippers to protect infant protection. Maybe this is this cat is known to cat demon could kill an infant, right?
Yeah.
And then he runs up here. He brings up a bunch of mirrors and burns cash. What mirrors? Reflections. We see ourselves. We see each other. Money's unimportant. I have no idea. So I'm going to roll occult and see if this all can connect to the cat demon or some way to dismiss it. And I'm going to spend 3 luck to make it an extreme success.
Okay, to try and
I
understand
rolled a 17. I'm going to roll 3 luck to get it to 14.
what could possibly be
which
happening.
is an extreme
here.
success.
Okay. You walk in. Oh, you knock on the door. Nobody answers. You listen. Someone's in there. You knock again. It knocks the door
and the
right
door's just
open.
open.
And he's surprised to see you. And he asks you to come in. He has these warding amulets. Touch these amulets.
Cat runs in.
Watching you. He's like, it's a fucking cat, but he's more focused on you. Lets the cat go in. He's annoyed, but he's focused on you. Touch the amulets. He's watching you. Touch the amulets. Okay, walk this way. You have to walk through this Feng Shui maze, and he's watching you
He
the
thinks
whole time.
we're demons, maybe?
Wide-eyed. There's tiger scrolls. He's watching you do that. He burns the slippers. Nothing happens. So come back here. Come back here. Traps you in a room, and then he gets attacked by this cat that then turns into a demon. So you think he was afraid of being attacked by a demon and thought you were the demons.
Thought we were the demons.
But he fucked himself because he left himself alone with the true demon.
Okay.
But this trap is strong enough to harm you as it has Feyruz
So we have to
and
get the
Dr.
cat
Walsh.
into
Got the
this
cat
room.
into the
Yeah.
room.
Either get the cat
Yeah.
in the room or get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
that's,
Let's run.
that's
Well, with
the options.
Feyruz is shooting the mirrors, do I think it's probably better to, with an extreme success, do I think it's probably better to get the fuck out of here than to try to draw the cat into this
You
room?
know that Feyruz is going to be stuck in here for another 6 seconds. You should get out of here or try and help Feyruz, but
But if we blow all the mirrors up, then there's nothing to
Then
stop
there's
the cat.
nothing to stop the cat.
Well, he's intimate. That's my question. Will we get anything by getting the cat in here? Probably not, is what I think. We probably have to run.
Maybe
That's my
we.
gut
I
on the
think
occult
we
roll.
run and we try to take the guy with us, if we can.
Yeah, but he's in a fetal position, which I don't really know yet, but just talking that out. All right. Okay. Action. Take action. I think Feyruz shoots these things out. He's going to say, Feyruz, it's not going to work. It's not going to do anything. Whatever he's summoned, it's not going to stop it. We have to go now.
You want to grab and pull
He's
her out
going
of
to
the room?
reach a hand to her and try to pull her. He's not going to leave without her.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to say you can pull her out of the room.
Yeah, I won't resist.
So he grabs her, pulls her, pushes her like from the back gently down the steps to like go ahead of him. And then he's like, just run. Don't look at it.
Okay.
And then I think they might see that Carter is on the floor.
And I've, of course, seen that because it happened right next to me.
Yeah. But, all right. So that's his turn.
Okay. I'm not going to have you roll against this cat demon just yet, but understand if you look at this thing in any way, you're going to be subject to this same sanity roll. I think you understand that something's going on here.
And he's just looking at Carter right now.
You're just hear these otherworldly voices.
Keep your eyes down.
emanating
Eyes
from
down.
it. And it is Carter's turn. So Carter, you've lost time here. I want you to stay active in the combat, but you just it was just a dream, a horrible nightmare. You just woke up in your bed. That was a dream. That didn't happen. We didn't go there. And then you realize, oh God, I'm back! And you're on the ground. And you see this 7 foot tall demon that has feline features. And Mr. Long is just gushing blood. A butcher knife sticking out of the demon. What do you do?
I think this is Carter's first bout of madness. Is that what it was? Is that what it's officially called?
Yeah.
The first time it's ever happened to you?
It happened once in Peru, very briefly, where I stood and stared at the wall or something. I was like, "Meh, meh, meh."
I think the lingering effects of this is that you are having trouble distinguishing between is this a dream, is this a nightmare, or is this reality?
Yeah.
It can't be real. It can't be real.
And therefore, I think since he's gone, he's had the bout. I think, saner Carter would be like, it's fight time, whatever. But I think it's a full-on, self-preservation flight situation. Maybe there's a, try to grab the guy to bring him with us kind of a thing. He's still seeing somebody, the sort of quote-unquote new Carter sees somebody gushing blood. And I would like to think that even in his most, panicked moment, he's not necessarily the bravest against the monster, but he at least is thinking about this other person. So maybe he tries to grab, we're at the top of these stairs. So maybe he tries to grab this guy and just start running down the stairs.
All right, so you drag this guy towards the middle of the room in the direction of the Feng Shui. It's slowing you down a little bit. So just like Dr. Walsh dragging Feyruz out, you're dragging this guy down.
Also, hopefully, there were these things that were protector scrolls and stuff, right? So I don't know if that's going to help, but get him back into that area.
That's right.
Bon.
If I see Tillinghast sort of snap out of his, or just kind of lost in his dream reverie and dragging this man down, then I will snap back into soldier mode and cover their retreat. Are you two behind us? Have you both moved past us?
We just got out of the room, top of the
Just
stairs
got out of
with
the room.
you.
Yeah.
Feyruz in front of me. Feyruz, if you want to move out
Then
to the stairs just outside.
Excellent. Then I will say, down the bloody stairs, the both of you! And just raise my gun and begin to empty it into this thing as I try to walk backwards down the stairs in the rear of the retreat.
So you just start walking back up. All right.
Just walking backwards, just...
That's covering his ears. It's covering his bye.
So loud for the neighborhood. The neighbors upstairs. Bang, bang, bang. Give me those shots. I'm going to say, are you point blank?
I don't know how... I feel as though I am.
All right, so then just straight rolls. No bonus die, no penalty die.
How many shots can I get off at this point?
3 shots.
3. All right.
Yeah, so normally if you're shooting 3 shots, each shot has a penalty die. You get a bonus die for being point blank range, so they cancel each other out.
Each of those is a straight roll.
Straight roll, yeah.
Handgun. Not a good skill for me. Here we go. Fail.
Miss.
Success. Actually an extreme success.
An extreme success. That is that will do impale damage.
And a regular success.
Wow.
I rolled a 14 and a 3.
Wow.
Okay. Rather than calculate the damage, I'll tell you, not unlike the butcher knife, that first one hits and goes right into him. The second one hits, and it doesn't seem to affect this creature at all.
Great. Do I have to take another sanity penalty for still?
No,
keeping this
thankfully
thing
you've
alive?
maxed out on your
Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Don't
Down
worry,
the
it's
bloody
coming.
Stairs. Down the bloody stairs, damn you.
No, you
And,
got steel pentacles right now.
Yes.
Steel pentacles.
Steel Pentacles. It's its turn at the top of round 3 here. I made a slight mistake that Michael corrected me on. It has 2 attacks in this form that do a lot more damage. So I will roll against Mr. Lung. And let's see what we get. 007, that is a extreme success, and another regular success. So, just for shits and giggles, I'll walk you through the real damage.
Oh my god.
Just rolling Legos back there?
Too many.
Let's go, just loose Legos?
Too many.
It ends up
dice.
being over 40 points of damage. This thing comes up and just like puts its claws into Mr. Lung and just balls.
Yep.
Rips it apart.
Yeah.
Rips him apart.
Inside somebody's home.
A beast.
Inside somebody's home.
Yes.
And it is.
And what's taken? Money. It's been burned.
Oh, because they said it was like robberies.
Robbery.
Said it was always robberies. Oh, what is going on?
Maybe they were just saying breaking in. I can't remember. But yeah, that's fucked up.
Okay.
Would be Lung's turn, but his lungs are on the floor.
Now I know why he's named that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Foreshadowing. Fairuz. You're on the floor. You hear this melee, but you know if you look, you're going to be subject to Wacky
was
Town.
I at the top of the
You're
stairs?
at the top of the stairs. It says,
Okay.
keep your eyes down. Run!
Keep my eyes
Run!
down. But
Run!
in my peripheral, were there the scrolls on the along the side of the
I think
staircase?
they're downstairs.
No, the scrolls are like to the
in the
north
other
middle of
room,
the
like,
large
yeah.
room.
So not where I am.
Yeah.
So is there anything I could just take on the way down?
A broken mirror.
No, I want something up. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna get out of there.
Okay. So do you like haul ass?
Yes.
Okay. So you, by the way, were holding Mr. Lung. You look back and you're just holding a severed arm.
Yep. Yeah. Jurassic Park.
Dr. Walsh.
Dr. Walsh is just following Fairuz. Like I said, kind of like hand was on her back, and then she sort of outpaced him, and now he's trying to catch up to her. He heard the shots, bang, 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 it deafens him, but he just through all the melee, he hears Vaughn just like run, run, and he's just like keeping his eyes down. His extreme occult roll telling him like, don't look, don't look, don't look, and he just keeps his eyes on the floor. He's kind of looking at the back of Fairuz's heels as she's running, and he's
I'm
just following her.
Screaming for Vaughn and Carter to GTFO.
Yeah.
Okay. Carter.
Yes.
What do you do as you're sitting there holding the severed arm? I'm not going to have you roll more sanity. You're already mad at this moment.
Thanks. So at this point, I've gotten to where, do you think?
I'd say you are right in front of the screens leading back to the entrance hall.
May I make an offer?
Please, Scott.
Just this is just color. That you look down at this arm, lifeless in your hand, and in Carter's mind, not knowing the difference between dream and reality, you just see it.
Fist bump, buddy.
Yeah, Carter like grabs it. We're old friends. Like, bumps it and chucks it.
A fist of friendship.
Got your back, dog. Fuck. Where are they? This cat thing has ripped this man apart that I was holding on to. So I'm imagining I'm closest to the cat monster.
Yeah, you can feel this
They are all
presence, and they're all running. Now, Dr. Walsh is still at the top of the stairs. I think I skipped you, actually.
No, I ran.
No.
I'm
Yeah,
right
yeah,
behind
right now.
Fairuz.
Yeah, so they're all running up.
and now that the cat has eviscerated this man,
Has a butcher knife sticking out of it and 2 cold bullets.
does it seem to be like my job is done, or does it seem like it's now?
It did say,
Said let him go.
let him go, yeah.
And then, but only wanted to kill him so
Yeah,
far.
but now you've attacked him, so that may change.
I didn't do shit to him.
Not you, but your buddy did.
I just met this guy. I don't know him. Well, I guess if they're like, it's not like I can turn around and help. Like, I think I just continue to run.
Just run.
Just run.
Yeah. I think he's too fucking frazzled.
Vaughn,
Yes, sir.
it's your turn.
Run.
Run. All right, so all of you run. With your backs to this sound. you just hear this like sound. And a little Siamese cat makes its way past you to the door.
My gun shaking in my hand, following it out the door.
And the cat just turns and says, I have no quarrel with you. And bounds off down the street. And we'll see you next week.
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
What is happening? Your first Albator!
You heard a cat talk. We better start next. You better start next session by rolling sanity.
What a spy! What a spy!
Join us.
Oh my god.
Come play with us, Danny.
Play with us, Danny.
Forever
and ever and ever.